हेलो दोस्तों, मैं डॉक्टर सुनील पाटिल आपका फिर से बायो एजो बीट्स चैनल पर स्वागत करता हूं। बायोलॉजिकल लेक्चर सीरीज में हमने आज तक यूकैरियोटिक सेल में प्रोकैरियोटिक सेल, देन डिटेल्स ऑफ यूकैरियोटिक सेल विद कैरेक्टर्स, देन एंडोमेम्ब्रेनिक मेम्ब्रेन, ईआर, एंडोप्लाज्मिक रेटिकुलम, गोल्गी बॉडी, गोल्गी कॉम्प्लेक्स एक्सेट्रा देखा। अभी हम रिमेनिंग सेल ऑर्गेनेल्स देखने वाले इन दिस लेक्चर। तो हम शुरुआत करते हैं न्यूक्लियस से। न्यूक्लियस, इट इज डिस्कवर्ड बाय रॉबर्ट ब्राउन इन 1831। द टू सेल जिसमें न्यूक्लियस नहीं होता है वो है एरिथ्रोसाइट, दैट इज रेड ब्लड सेल ऑफ मैमल, एज वेल एज इन प्लांट सिव ट्यूब वस्कुलर बंडल plant cells. They lack the nucleus. These two types are without nucleus or anucleated cell. Nucleus consists two nuclear envelopes or double nuclear membrane. Then inside it the fluid is present called as the nucleoplasm. It consists colored filament threads called as the chromatin, and it consists nucleolus. Plural is nucleoli. We are going to see one by one. हम बाहर से अंदर के स्ट्रक्चर देखेंगे। जो सबसे बाहर का स्ट्रक्चर है दैट इज न्यूक्लियर मेम्ब्रेन और न्यूक्लियर एनवलप। न्यूक्लियर एनवलप, इट इज डबल लेयर मेम्ब्रेन. द टू मेम्ब्रेन आर 10 to 50 nanometer apart. The space between these two nuclear membrane, it is called as the perinuclear space. It is 10 to 50 nanometer apart. The outer membrane, it is rough due to presence of the rough endoplasmic reticulum or ribosomes on it, and the inner membrane, it is smooth due to the fibrous protein present attached from inside. The nuclear membrane consists of nuclear pore complex. It is the octagonal structure. It consists two annuli, each with the 8 spokes. The nuclear pore allows and disallow entry and exit of some substances, ions, etc. The nucleoplasm, the nuclear matrix, it is called as the nucleoplasm or karyoplasm. In the nucleoplasm there is presence of nucleolus or chromatin. It is composed of nucleoprotein, then other proteins, enzymes and minerals. Then we are going to see the nucleolus, which is present in the nucleoplasm. There is no any demarcation between the nucleolus and the nucleoplasm. वो fluid और rounded dark part में कोई boundary नहीं होती. It is continuous part. Nucleolus and nucleoplasm, it is continuous part. Inside the matrix, a nucleus is dark, dense, spherical area known as nucleolus. Plural is nucleoli. It consists DNA of nucleolar region. Then 4 types of rRNA, 70S type of ribosome in plant and 80S type of ribosome in animal cells, and RNA binding protein. The nucleoli or nucleolus is the production factory of ribosome. It synthesizes the ribosomes. The content of nucleolus is continuous with the rest of the nucleoplasm. ये मैंने already बता दिया है कि nucleolus and the nucleoplasm there is no clear demarcation. ये दोनों के बीच में कोई ऐसी border नहीं होती है. So nucleolus and this is nucleoplasm, this is nucleolus. कुछ सेल में ये 2 भी होते हैं, 2 से ज्यादा भी होते हैं. Most सेल में it is 1. Then nuclear pore complex, 50 to 80 nanometer in diameter. It's octagonal in shape. Each pore encloses 2 circular annuli. I have told you, 2 circular ring होती, there are 2 circular annuli, each with the 8 radial spoke extended from the ring. So it can close and open the nuclear pore complex. The functions of nucleolus, the important function, it is controlling center of the cell for all cellular activities. Second thing, nucleolus, it is site of ribosome gene transcription, then processing and ribosome synthesis or assembly, then storage of hereditary material, that is the chromatin and chromosome, the genes in the form of genes and DNA. The chromosome are the thread-like structure found in the nucleoplasm of animal and plant cell. The protein, DNA protein and molecule deoxyribonucleic acid, that is DNA. Means chromosome is made up of DNA plus histone proteins or nuclear proteins. Then we are on the second organelles, that is mitochondria. Singular is mitochondrion. Mitos means thread and chondrion means granule. the mitochondrion discovered by Altman in 1894. The term mitochondria, it is coined by Benda, or the name mitochondria, it is given by Benda in 1898. Typically, it is sausage shaped, although it is having different shapes according to its physiological condition, physiological state of the mitochondria, physiological state of the cell, or activity of that mitochondria. The shapes of mitochondria vary, but typically mitochondria is sausage shaped or cylindrical shape. Diameter is 0.2 to 1 micrometer, average is 0.5 micrometer, and length is 1 to 4.1 micrometer. Mitochondria is also double membrane bound structure, means it consists an outer and other one is the inner membrane, which form two fluid filled outer and inner compartments. In between the outer and inner membrane, it is outer compartment, and which encloses the matrix, it is the inner compartment. Inside the inner membrane, it is inner compartment. So the outer membrane, it is associated with endoplasmic reticulum, and it form a connection with the endoplasmic reticulum, form particular structure called as the MAM, that is the mitochondrial associated ER membrane. And this connection of endoplasmic reticulum and outer membrane of mitochondria, it is for calcium signaling, for transfer of the lipid. Then we are moving to this inner membrane. Inner membrane, it encloses inner compartment and a homogeneous fluid called the matrix. Infolding, this inner membrane form the infolding. These infoldings are called as the cristae, or singular is called as the crista. On the crista there is a stalked structure, rounded structure called as the oxysomes. So cristae, it increases the surface area. It shows attachment of small round bodies called the F1 particle, or they are, according to their function, they also called the oxysomes. Then fourth part of the mitochondria, inside this inner membrane or cristae encloses fluid. That fluid is called the matrix. The matrix contains highly concentrated mixture of hundred of enzymes, especially mitochondrial ribosomes. That matrix consists of ribosomes, but there are 70s ribosomes. It consists tRNA and several copies of the mitochondrial DNA genome. Mitochondria having its own genome. The ribosome present in mitochondria, they are of 70s type, means the 50s large subunit and 30s small subunit, they are 70s as in plants. The functions of mitochondria, due to ATP production, though aerobic respiration, referred as the cellular power plants or powerhouse of cell, means it shows the aerobic respiration. The important function is ATP production or energy produced in the form of ATP. So the mitochondria are referred as the powerhouses of cell. Then oxidation of long fatty acid chain into carbon dioxide and water. It is another important function of the mitochondria. Then extranuclear inheritance, that is structural protein accumulation of carbon, calcium ion, phosphate, and heat production are the other function of the mitochondria. Then we are on the next organelle, that is peroxisome. Peroxisome are about size of 0.5 to 1.5 micrometer, are enclosed by single membrane. Origin is endoplasmic reticulum, not the Golgi apparatus. As it is like the lysosome are originated from the Golgi, but the peroxisome, they are not originated from Golgi, they are originated from endoplasmic reticulum. The peroxisome, it is found in the both cell, plant cell and animal cell. Peroxisome used for removing harmful compounds. They form in the cytoplasm by the metabolism. Create hydrogen peroxide, which is created hydrogen peroxide H2O2 as a byproduct. That byproduct is degraded it with the enzyme catalase. Means peroxisome degraded the hydrogen peroxide. So as it degrades the hydrogen peroxide, so it is referred as the peroxisome. In plant, peroxisome are located in close association with chloroplast, and one major role of peroxisome in leaf cell is the oxidation of certain intermediate which are formed in the dark reaction of the photosynthesis. The function of the peroxisome in the human liver are breakdown of excess of fatty acid, excess of purines, breakdown of H2O2, that is hydrogen peroxide, then a potential dangerous product of fatty acid oxidation, and that is H2O2, and it participates in the synthesis of cholesterol and bile acid. Then we are on the next, that is the plastids. It is important part. Plastid present in plant cell, not in the animal cell. The plastid is found in plant cell and euglenoids. These two words are important for the plastid. They are found in plant cell and euglenoids, which bear specific color pigment, and accordingly there are three types of plastid. First one called as the chloroplast, means chloro means green. Second one is the chromoplast, chromo means colored. Leucoplast is the third one, leuco means white. Green plastid, they are chloroplast. Color plastid other than green, they are chromoplast, and colorless plastid, they are leucoplast. So we see one by one. Chloroplast bear the chlorophyll and carotenoid pigment. You know the function of chloroplast, trapping light energy for the photosynthesis. Then chromoplast bears carotene and xanthophyll and other fat soluble carotenoid pigments also, which gives the yellow color, orange color, red color, and various shades of the color to the plant cells. Then third one, it is the leucoplast. They are colorless plastid, includes amyloplast, which store the starches, then eleoplast, which store the oils and fats, and alleroplast, which store the protein. So these three type of storage leucoplasts are there. Protein storage, they are alleroplast. Fat storage, they are eleoplast. And the carbohydrate storage, they are amyloplast. Amylose, it is a kind of starch, amylose and amylopectin. So the amyloplast is the name given to the that type of leucoplast. So chloroplast, chromoplast, and leucoplast are three important types of plastid. In detail, we are going to see the chloroplast. Chloroplast, they are double membrane bound organelles and found mostly in mesophyll cell of the leaves. Number varies from 1 per cell, example is the Clydomonas, or 20 to 40 per cell in the green algae mesophyll. Photosynthesis is prime function of the chloroplast. These are the two membranes close to each other, outer membrane, inner membrane. This yellow color part, it is the stroma. Then this each one, it is called the thylakoid. The column, from pile of coins like column, it is called the grana. The grana of the thylakoid are interconnected. They are called the lamellae. So it consists the outer membrane, inner membrane, stroma. Then this round structure is the thylakoid. Then the column of thylakoid, it is the grana, singular granum. The grana are interconnected with the lamellae. So this stroma, space covered by the membrane of chloroplast, are called the stroma. Stroma consists circular DNA molecule. As in the mitochondria, it is having its own DNA molecule. The enzyme and 70S ribosome. Stroma shows flattened membranous sac called the thylakoid. The thylakoid form column-like structure called the grana. The stroma lamellae, it is the connection of thylakoids of different grana. Then we are on the next organelle, that is the ribosome or ribosome, important organelle. Ribosome are discovered by Palade in 1953. Primary function is synthesis of protein by translating the mRNA. They are not surrounded by the membrane, so they are not considered as a true organelle. There are two types. Type first, it is called the 80S ribosome with 60S large and 40S small subunit found in eukaryotic cytoplasm. The 80S found in ER and nucleus. So 80S ribosomes are found in the eukaryotic cytoplasm, and that is, it is found in the animal cell, it is found in the ER, it is found in the nucleus, animal and plant cell. The 70S ribosome with 50S and 30S subunits, they are located in the mitochondria, chloroplast of the and prokaryotic cells. So eukaryotic consists 80S ribosome, prokaryotic showing the 70S ribosome. In addition to the prokaryotic, the 70S ribosome, it is also found in the mitochondria and chloroplast of the eukaryotic cell. So these are the organelles. Then thanks to listening me carefully. So have a nice day. See you again. Thank you.